Hi crocheters of the world, this is the stitch that I want to show you how to work in round in this tutorial. Now it's the Celtic cable stitch. I found it like this and it's really gorgeous, isn't it? Now I will say that it's not easy. So actually it's all it's really intricate, it's not easy, but I am trying to I will try actually to explain you step by step as clear as I can, so you can just go ahead and give it a try too. Here I'm working on a hat or something, I don't know. I will maybe finish it as a headband, something like this, but I will show you on a smaller circumference, so you can just understand it better. Let's get started. Don't forget to I will put the link below of the yarn that I'm using here. It's the Magic Merino, I think. You have the link below, and you have the link below of our shop, so you can just go ahead and take a look. Let's get started. Let's see how to work our hat or neck warmer or bag, or what do you want to work with the Celtic cable, Celtic cable. So I will begin with my chainless single crochet beginning. I put the link below so you can see how to work it. I won't show you actually how to work it here. I just begin with. So I will just put the number of chains that I need, actually not chains but single crochets. It's the chainless, the easiest chainless beginning in the world. And I will put the number of chains in a multiple of 4. Don't forget this, very important. In a multiple of 4, the number of stitches that I need for the circumference of my head, or depends on what you are planning to work with this stitch in round. I will just show you how to work it in the round, because the rest it's really easy. As I said, you can work a headband, you can work a hat, can work anything you just want to work. Okay, so let me just go ahead and work this, and when I will have enough, I will show you how to work the Celtic cable in the round. So I put 60 single crochets here, just to show you how to work this. And I just want to join in the round, so just be sure that you have it all like this. Okay, now here we are, we just insert hook into the first single crochet and we obvious slip stitch to join, and now we are ready to begin with our Celtic cables. Now we will chain 3, yarn over twice. We will always work with the triple crochet, skip 2 single crochets, insert hook into the next and work your first triple crochet, yarn over twice, insert hook into the next and work your next triple crochet. So we will work in groups of 4. These are 2. I will go back to work in these 2, and I will work them from the front, because there are actually 2 rounds, repeating rounds, and this is the round that we work them from the front. So insert hook into the first single crochet like this and work your first triple crochet, yarn over twice, search for the next, this is the next, insert hook and go here. So we have the crochet hook in front of the 2 triple crochets that we just worked, and we crisscrossed them, as you can see. Yarn over twice, and we will repeat this all around. So skip 2, don't forget, just watch where you have the last that it is worked, skip the other 2 and work into the other two triple crochets, 1 and 2. Try to work nice and tight to have a very nice stitch, perfect stitch. Yarn over twice, and we will come back into the first that we skipped. This is the first that we skipped. Come back. On the front we go with the hook and pull up a loop and pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2. This is the first. Yarn over twice, insert hook into the second and to the front, always to the front, in front of the 2 that we just completed, and we work the second. Okay, let me show you just one more time. Yarn over twice, skip 2 unworked, insert hook into the next and work the first group of 2, 1 and 2, and this is the easiest part. And now yarn over twice into the first of the 2 skipped, insert hook, and we go out with the hook always to the front. So we have on the back our 2 triples that we just worked. Pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2 to finish our triple. Now we have to work one more. It's here my stitch to the front, pull through both loops and go to the front. I know it can be a little bit tricky, but it's all practice, nothing else. Okay, so this is how we will continue on. Maybe I will show you one more time just to be sure that you understand. So just work with me. This is the last that we worked in. We skipped 2 and we worked 2 triple crochets. As I said, try to work them nice and tight so you will have a beautiful result of your stitch. Yarn over twice into our first skipped, insert hook. This is it. Insert hook, and we go to the front always, pull up a loop. Sorry, it's just okay. Pull up a loop and yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2 and pull through 2. And this is my very first. Now I will go, yes, this was, and again. So to the front, always we go back to the front, and we have it. Okay, this is how we will continue on all around. I am working on my last sequence of 4, skip 2, work 2 triple crochets, and from the front to the front. So insert hook, and from the front we go to the front. Okay, it is very important. Work 1 and the second exactly the same thing, from the front to the front. To finish the round we will just slip stitch into this triple crochet, and this was the very first row. Let's get started. The second row. The second row we will work them from the back, and we will begin it like this: 1, 2, 3, yarn over twice, skip the first sequence, skip the first sequence, 1, 2, 3, 4, work around the next 2, the first 2 of the next sequence. So these 2 that are hiding here, but we can find it. The first one around, so we will front post 1. From here we will only work front post, double crochet, and 2. Now this is the most difficult part. We will go back to work on these 2, but from the back, which means go like this. This is my first one. This is my first one. I go around the stitch and I must have the two front post triple crochets that I just worked on the front and the crochet hook on the back. So I'm working one, and now I will have to find the second, which is this one. So go below these two, around the stitch, and work it like this. So you have to find it. Take your time to practice. And I just did it. The first. Yarn over twice. Skip 2, and we begin again. Skip 2, and again with this 2. This is really easy. The first 2 are always easy. When we go back to work the next 2, it's a little bit more difficult. Now again, from the back, just search for them. These are the 2 stitches. We will begin with this one, yarn over twice. So from the back, around the stitch, leave those like this. We have it. Maybe there's no need to talk because the most important thing is to see. Here it's very, very important, the visual thing. So yarn over twice. We need to work the second, which is this one. We just work the first. So again, under these 2, I have it here. I go around, and here I have it. Okay. The next 4 are 1, 2, 3, 4 now. Work 1 and 2. And under this one, around the stitch, and like this. Just work your triple crochet. And another one is this one. So under these 2, around the stitch, and now we go here like this. We have to work it on the back of this. Yarn over twice. We have these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, we are working on 2 of the previous round sequences. So 1 and 2. And now we come back under, around the stitch, and let us work it. Okay. Under, around the stitch, and here we are. So this is the most difficult part, and it's difficult because we don't know how to work it. So you don't know maybe how to work it, but you have to practice with me. I will work one more, so it's 1 and 2. As you will practice with me and then by yourself, you will see that it's not that difficult. Yarn over twice, this 2, from like this, around the stitch, and here we have it. Maybe you will find another method of working it. It's okay. The important thing is to work it well. I go below, I go around the stitch, just let them fall down to see my stitch and to work it, to complete it. Okay, let's see one more time. Yarn over twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is really easy. We work 1, we work the second. This is the very first round of the repeating sequence, and we go like this around, and we just let them fall, these two, okay, to see the stitch and to work it properly. 1, 2. Here it is. Okay, from the back, we crisscross from the back. Okay, now this is what we have so far. I will just continue on all around. I am almost at the end, but I need to work here one and here one. So we will work, we skipped, as you know, we skipped the first. Actually we worked, and we have only these two of the first, so we need to work the first and the last two, the first two and the last two. But first of all, let us complete this, because we are working two of one sequence of the previous round and two of the other sequence. We go back, of course, on the other sequence. So this is the second to last. 1 and 2. And here we have to work one more. Here we began here. We have the chain 3. Here we began, but we have these two stitches. Okay? And we have these two. So we will yarn over, work around these two stitches, our 2 triple crochets, and the second is hiding here. Okay, and now we will work over these two triple crochets, and here, like this, we finish our 1 and 2, like this. We finish our round, and we just insert hook. We have the chain 3 into the stitch, and this slip stitch, and here we are. Okay, now this was the very first round to repeat. Let's go on with the second. It's easier, the easiest one. Okay, so we chain only 2. We can chain 3. Okay, we chain 3, and we will work on the first 2 and on the last 2. First 2, last 2. So around the stitch we go. This is really easy. And we will work this 2. Sorry, this 2. This is the chain 3, so this 2. 1, 2. Yarn over twice from the front. You know, it's really easy. This one, we go around the stitch and we just work it, and around this one. This is the chain 3. We don't count it as a stitch. We don't want to crochet it. And here we have our first one, and we go all around. So now again we have 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the first 2 that we need to work. So really easy. 1 and 2. And now we go back and we work the 2 that we skipped. We can just discover them here. They are really nice and shy. Hiding there. Okay, 1 and 2. And again, these 2, we can just see them perfectly. And the second. And these 2 from the front. Okay, we go again. So these 2 and these 2. They are hiding here, as I said. sorry, from the front. I was going from the back, and we just need to work them from the front. Okay, we have to. So, as I said, it's not easy, but we can do it. This is the easiest part. I have a little knot there. I try to put it on the back side, of course, wrong side, of course, if I can. Yarn over twice. They are hiding, but we can find them. 1 and 2 from the front. So we have the first 2 stitches that we worked on the back side. We are working on the front side. Again, let's see where we are. We have them here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, these are the first that we have to work. These are the first 2 groups. 2 triple crochets. The first group of 2, I wanted to say. This is really visible, okay? And then after we work them, we have to find this, okay? Like this, it's easier for you to understand, to identify them. Okay, 1 and 2. Again, these 2. I just go with these 2 without thinking. Then, when I have to work the other 2, I have to find them, and they are here. Okay? 1 and 2. And this is how I will continue on all around. And I will be back to show you how to actually finish the run. Even at the end here, it's really easy because, as I told you before, these are the first 2 that we have to identify and to work. Okay? And we just want to see the 2 that we have without, so we haven't worked them yet, and these are the 2. Okay, these are the 2 that we already worked, so this is the first. So I will just finish by working my last 2. Just don't watch the rest, work these 2, and now we have to search them, and they are here. 1 and 2, okay? Search them and work like this. Okay. And now I will insert hook into my first triple crochet and pull, so slip stitch to join. Now these are the 2 rounds that we need to repeat actually for the length that we need for our I don't know, for our pattern, so we can work a headband, for instance. It would be just a great headband, or a cell phone cover, or a bag, as I said, or I don't know, anything, a hat, anything, or a neck warmer. So there are so many beautiful things that we can, or even a cushion. So many beautiful things. So to begin the first round to repeat, which is, let's say, the most difficult, with chain 3, I will show you one more time, and we skip this 2. We will work, so we skip 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will work, so we skip actually 1, 2, because we will work on this 4. Okay, so here we will work at the end. So skip this 2 plus this 2, and we will work around this, and we always work around them like this. So first 2 are really easy. Now they are hiding a little bit, but even though they are easy to find and to work, and now this 2 we have to work, but from the back like this. Okay, so that's it. Just wanted to show you one more time how to begin this one, because let's say maybe it's a little bit more difficult. Now all you have to do is to go backward on the video and to see again how to begin the first, how to begin the second, and to continue on. So for some more rounds, just go backward on the video and see how to begin, how to work the first and the second round, and how to begin it and how to finish it. And then you will see, you will just memorize and you will just go ahead by yourself. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. As I said, it's not a very easy stitch, but it's very lovely stitch. And that's why I just wanted to give it a try and to show you how to work it. Actually, I'm working here on my hat. And I really don't know how to finish it. Maybe I will do some decreases, or maybe just I will finish it like this, or maybe I will just leave it as a headband. I don't know, but look at this, beautiful. So thank you for watching again. See you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.